Good day to you. Hope you're having an awesome one. Zach here. Thanks for always tuning in and allowing a couple of hopefully wisdom bombs from me into your earbuds and into your life can help you with whatever you're going through. Now today I want to talk about networking. I've been actually doing a lot more networking in the last, 4 months or so than I probably did in the last 4 years. What I mean by that is it's not that I didn't network. It's not that I didn't reach out and expand my network in that kind of way. But now I'm going to a lot more networking events. I've joined some networking clubs or organizations or whatever you call those things. And I've been learning a lot. A lot of it, I just sit back, watch, and listen. And oftentimes when you get started with something, that's a great way to figure out how to stand out, is to watch and observe others and then do the opposite of what they're doing. Because oftentimes what you'll find is that these individuals all do something similar. And so many individuals at a networking event all do something very similar. They all dress the same. You know the Zack Miller way. Black shirt, jeans if it's cold out. I'm wearing jeans right now. And then usually my black Adidas. Side note, when I bought my Adidas for the first time, they were like 20 or 30 bucks each. Just straight black shoes. They have discontinued them, it looks like. Or I can buy them for like 100 bucks. Now, I could buy those or a different version of these shoes. Or I could change brands and move to Puma. And I think I'm moving my talents to Puma. I'm sad to see Adidas go. So Adidas, if you're watching, if you're listening, we can still talk about this. But I haven't pulled the trigger yet because I'm nervous. You know, I've been an Adidas guy for so long, years. Now I might be moving to Puma. Anyway, so if you watch and observe what others are doing and you literally copy that strategy, even if you think it's good, you have to be cautious of your scenarios. You have to be cautious of what everyone else is doing. So, I've been going to several networking events. And when people are just in a room networking, you know, everyone kind of looks the same. Some people have things that stand out. Someone yesterday said that they like to put their name tag upside down. I thought that was clever. That was pretty good. But really what I want you guys to do is be thinking about what individuals are saying if they get an opportunity to, you know, stand up and give a few minutes. I've been to a few networking events recently, like I said, and a few people are basically saying the same thing. You've heard me talk about and rant about real estate agents in the past. There were several real estate agents at several groups that I've been to recently, and they all say the same thing. I'm looking to buy houses. I'm looking to sell houses. You know, I can help you. I'm awesome. I'm going to work hard, blah, 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 blah. Now, the challenge with that is that when the next real estate person gets up and says, hey, I'm awesome. I'm looking to buy houses. I'm looking to sell houses. I'm awesome. I'm going to work hard, blah, 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 blah. And they hear that 4 times. What stands out? In my opinion, once you hear it once, you're like, okay. And then you hear it again. And then you hear it again. You start to be like, okay, well, they all are saying the same thing. They all look the same. They all are friendly. None of them stand out. So you don't remember any of them. So what I recommend doing is maybe briefly saying what you do, but more importantly, focus on the relationship building. I hate the question, what do you do, Zach? So what do you do? I just hate it. And so yesterday someone told me, I stole Chad Stenzel's line, as little as possible. And it works, you get a laugh, and then people are like, oh, so what do you really do? And so it's like always trying to throw it back at them. But again, remember, I am trying to not talk about business whatsoever. I really want to build that relationship with people. And I think so many people's minds are so stuck on this is what I have to do because this is what I'm here to do is grow my business that they forget that that relationship is so important. So raise your hand if this has ever happened to you. You've been at an event, you've been at a marketing event, and the majority of the people that present all do and say the same thing. Hello. That's the majority of us, I think. And so if you want to stand out from the crowd, if you want to be, the anomaly, start thinking about ways that you can be different. Look, I'm telling you guys all this stuff, right? I'm not telling you guys this for my health. I'm telling you guys it because it continues to happen. And every time that I go to a networking event and I see someone pitch the exact same thing as someone else, or the same pitch over and over again by multiple people, I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. People are trying to be too much like other people, and they're not making a difference. They're not standing out. They're not doing anything to be seen. Especially if it's 20, 30, 40 people basically getting up there and giving a 1 to 4 minute elevator pitch. I mean, can you imagine? You probably want to be first or last in that case. So, the key and the moral to this is this. If you want to be seen, look around the room, see what others are doing, and stop copying what they're doing. Because what you will recognize is that it annoys you. So if it annoys you, it probably annoys others. Or you're just not paying attention, which is not what you want. So then you literally have to do the exact opposite of others. People are like, oh, great example. I get a text from an individual this morning, a client, a customer, and he says, he'll probably listen to this later. And he says, oh, so-and-so said that they saw you. You were the guy in the back with the black t-shirt. He goes, so I guess your branding's working. And I said, my branding always works because I'm always the standout. I'm always the anomaly. I'm always the one. I'm always the oddball. Now that's just my in. Then I go in, I wow them in a million different ways. But so many people are struggling with, well, I don't want to look different than others. I don't want to talk different than others. And then what happens is when they don't get the results they want because they literally copied someone else, what do you expect happens? You don't get the result that you want because you literally copied someone else. Be yourself, right? Like, I'm sure, and I know it. And I think this guy, I don't know that it's true, but I'm sure that this individual was probably talking crap about me. Oh yeah, that guy in the back. But you remembered me. And so when I get a chance to talk to that person, he'll be like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't judge a book by its cover, people. But you gotta do things that stand out and are different. Because if you don't, no one will see you. You'll blend into the crowd. And the results that you want won't happen. It's not just physical. You can do it from customer experiences. You can do it by being the one person who reached out to someone that doesn't try and sell their business. A million different ways. And if you consume these episodes, if you watch this show, if you listen to this show, you know that is what I'm about. The Just Say Hey movement. Where you reach out to people, you just say hey. It's a pretty simple concept. So if you're wondering why your strategies aren't working, look at what you're doing currently. And if you're at specific networking events, just sit back and watch one day and see what everyone else is doing. If you literally copy that method, you're probably not going to get the results that you want. So you have to find ways to do different strategies. Dress different, act different, have different icebreaker questions. My favorite one, as you guys know, what are you watching on Netflix right now? Try these strategies out. Let me know what you think. I'm reiterating some of this stuff because I think it's important for you guys to, every few episodes, every dozens or so episodes, months of episodes, rehear some of these things because you're probably not doing it again. You go back to what other people are doing. You have to train yourself. You have to get into the habit of making sure and ensuring that if you want to stand out, if you want to be the anomaly, if you want people to recognize and appreciate you differently, you cannot do what everyone else is doing. That's all I got for today. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.